online. It is time for our Center for Spiritual Living Beaumont meditation. We're going to start off by closing our eyes. Let's take a couple deep breaths. So everybody, everybody's going to look at you. Last chance. No more openings of the doors. We'll wait for everybody to get all settled. So, okay. Let's get back to where this is. Let's start that over. So we're going to go and close our eyes. And life is filled with stuff and things. I like to call it stuff and things. There's just stuff and things going on. There's things you got to do later. There's somebody cut you off on the freeway on the way here. The train got in the way. Where stuff and things happen in life. And what we do at the beginning of meditation is we close our eyes and we take deep breaths. As we take deep breaths, we take each one of those things and let it go. So we're going to take a nice deep breath. We're going to think about all those things that got us here, all the things that were in our way, all the things that made it difficult, whatever it is, and we're just going to release it as we breathe out. And take another deep breath in, and all those things that you have to do later, the store you have to go to, the letter you have to write, whatever it is, just let it go. And let's all take one collective breath together, all of us. And as we breathe in, feel yourself sit here in this seat. And as you release, center yourself into this now moment. Concentrate on your breathing for just a few seconds here. In your mind's eye, imagine yourself sitting in the middle of a huge field of green grass, stretches as far as you can see in every direction. And you're sitting in the middle of this field. You see nothing on the horizon. There's nothing but a blue cloudless sky above your head. There's just a light breeze. It's perfect temperature. You just feel like you don't have anywhere to go. You don't have anything to do. And just be. If you have a random thought, or you hear a random sound, don't give it the attention that you normally would. Just know that it is what it is, and let it go. Just stay sitting in that green field. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. You feel that? That is peace. It is the peace, the space between all the stuff in life. That moment where you just exist. It's outside of the noise. all around you. And most importantly, here and now, it's within you. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, just say very slightly, very low, just say, peace. Here and now, in this space where you're surrounded by, where you're welling forth peace, acknowledge that this peace, this space, this place, yourself, wanting to sit in that field and just exist, this is love. This is the love of life. This is the love of self. This is the love of God surrounding you, infusing you, welling forth from you. Feel that love. This love is ever present. It is God expressing. And it is so easy to see in, through, and around all the noise that is life. It drives life. It is life. It is the green grass. It is the blue sky. It is the slight breeze upon your cheeks. It is you. You are love existing. Feel the peace in and throughout you. Feel the harmony. The world around you, no matter how cluttered it looks, no matter what is going on, no matter the noise, is made of the same love, fueled by the same power, and contains in, through, and as it the same peace. You can find this anywhere. It is always within you, without you, surrounding you. It is you. This is harmony, is acknowledging it, being it. Take a deep breath in, and as you release, feel that love well within you for life, for yourself, for everything, for God. You are that expression. In this very state that we attain by stopping our attraction to noise, we become that spiritual presence and spread that love and peace throughout the world around us. You can feel it radiating out from you, from your neighbor, the people online. You breathe in peace and love, and you breathe out peace and love. Harmony is perfect balance. Faith is in knowing and trusting. Have faith in harmony. That love, that peace is within and without equally, all around you, from you, through you. Just let God breathe you. Allow yourself to become a part of the blanket that God covers the world with harmony. Allow yourself to be the expression that God wants here and now in this space and in every space you inhabit. Feel that love, that peace. Be that love and that peace, and you will spread it around the world. With every breath, with every step. Even if you're just sitting still, like you are in that green field, with that blue sky. Just being God's expression of love and peace in this world. Take one last deep breath in, and as you breathe out, feel yourself return to the chair you're on, to wherever you're at. Become aware of your surroundings, but don't let go of that love, that peace. As you open your eyes, when you do, feel the harmony between yourself and the space around you. The people, the walls, the chair, all containing and expressing those same God qualities, those same characteristics, love and peace. In any music, any car driving by, the people who pass you in the supermarket, know and trust, faith, know and trust that each and every one of those people is a God expressing themselves, expressing God, expressing peace and love. Thank you for joining us in our meditation. Our service will begin at 10 a.m. Thank you.
In my eyes, in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, in my life, I have been searching for something, but you were my dream. You're perfect, you're golden, your light, your love. You're perfect, you're golden, you're my light, my love. When I breathe, when I swallow, caress I feel. When I listen, I hear the most beautiful music out of nowhere. Oh, you're perfect, you're golden, your light, your love. You're perfect, you're golden, you're my light, my love. Light-a-di-di-di-di, light-a-di-di-di-di, light-a-di-di-di-di. When I'm sad and dark, shallow and in doubt, when I'm trying my best to put one foot in front of the other. Oh, you're perfect, you're golden, you're the light of my life, you're my love from forever. In your reflection, I'm perfect, so I'll keep looking at you to keep witnessing my perfection. In you is me. Whoa, whoa. Light-a-di-di-di-di, light-a-di-di-di-di, light-a-di-di-di-di. Light-a-di-di-di-di, light-a-di-di-di-di, light-a-di-di-di-di. You're always there, you never leave. You're holding me, you set me free. A guiding light, your empathy, your confidence to express and embrace me. Oh, you're perfect, you're golden, you're the light of my life, you're my love from forever. In your reflection, reflection. I'm perfect, so I'll keep looking at you to keep witnessing that I'm perfect. I'm golden. You're the light of my life. You're my love from forever in your reflection. I'm perfect, so I'll keep looking at you to keep witnessing my perfection in you. Here's me. You're perfect, golden light, my love. You're perfect, golden light, my
you gotta give love away. Give love away, give love away, give love away now. Give love away, give love away, give love away, give love away now. Give love away. Your love is the best medicine. I shine like Edison whenever I let it in. Love is the power that opens every flower. Transform this coward into a champion. When we are lost, love is there to remind us, providing signs and offering us guidance. Love is infinite and limited and timeless. Look inside your heart, that's where you will find it. Give love away, give love away, give love away now. Give love away, give love away, give love away, give love away now. Give love away. Love is the answer, love is the key. Love is the glue between you and me. Open up your heart and you will see. Love is the thing that'll set you free. 'Cause love is the remedy, love is the cure. Love's the only thing that'll stop the war. It's what the whole world is looking for. So what in the world are you waiting for? Give love away, give love away, give love away now. Give love away, give love to your brother, love to your father, love to your mother, your sons and your daughters, love to your sisters and all your friends. Shine your love in all directions. Giving and receiving is just like breathing. When you live to give love, it gives life meaning. This feeling of kindness and love's inside us. Nobody can sell this or try to buy this, 'cause love is righteous and it might just save the whole world from this global crisis. So throw your hands up if you know what the time is. Open up your heart and let it shine the brightest. Love is all we need to get by. Love is all we need to get by. Love is all we need to get by. Open up your wings and let your heart fly. Love is all we need to get by. Love is all we need to get by. Love is all we need to get high. Open up your wings and let your heart fly. La 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 la
under an October sky. Eyes that simply saw right through me. Ears that heard my honest cry. I knew you before I knew you. Sweet familiarity. You blew in upon a west wind, balanced my polarity. I wouldn't be the man I am, lying laid down with the lamb, and there's peace in the valley. Oh, love revelation, dance with me, sway me beside a deep blue sea, and roll me in the tide. Once upon a time I kissed you. Taste of snowflakes, Santa Fe. Nothing mattered but the moment. Nothing matters still today. I knew you before I knew you. Sweet familiarity. You blew in upon a west wind, balanced my polarity. I wouldn't be the man I am, lying laid down with the lamb, and there's peace.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. We're going to start today's service with our Song of the Month.
Hello, Dallas.
Good to be back.
Y'all in for a good time. Let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Sunshine, your eyes, dewdrops, dragonflies. I'm so grateful I'm alive. 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 I'm so grateful I'm alive.
How about you?
Coyote call.
Oh yeah. I'm so grateful I'm alive. I'm so grateful I'm alive.
Let's take a nice deep breath in and feel that gratitude that is life, that is, I'm so grateful here and now to be alive. And in that breath, and in every person, and all the spaces in between, God is omnipresent. God is here. God is online. God is everywhere. God is that absolute love that is life expressing here and now in each and every person you meet. I am here in that love. I am here in that omnipresence in every moment of my life, and as I know this for myself, I know this for every person here, online, watching on YouTube, and they're watching in the future. Doesn't matter. There's only that one moment. I am knowing and trusting, the very definition of faith, knowing and trusting that each and every person that needs to hear what is said today will hear it. They will bring forth this message. They will spread this message of love, express this message of God to each and every person around them and fill the spaces with that love that is God. I am knowing and trusting that the blessing of God is on each and every person here, each and every person listening, whether online or in person, and each and every person that those people meet, that blessing of love just spreads outward from there. I am knowing and trusting this, and it is so. I'm so grateful for this truths. I'm so grateful for this blessing that God has bestowed on each and every one of us through this message, through this meeting of mind and heart, through this meeting of spirit. And I release my words into the perfect action and order of the law, knowing it to be already true, whole, and complete, spreading throughout the world. Let us anchor this together by saying, and so it is.
Thank you, Adrian. It's wonderful to look at everybody here and to know that not only am I grateful that I'm alive, but I'm also grateful that you are as well. I want to welcome you all here, whether you're in person or in our virtual Love Shack. Thank you for being here. My name is Reverend Davine, and it's my honor to be the minister in this wonderful community. This is a community that no matter where you are on your spiritual path, whether you've just started to tip your toe into exploring or you've been on it for quite a long time, that this is a welcoming, safe space to explore all that you're opening up to and willing to open up to. So I just give thanks that we're all here doing this dance together and sharing in celebration as one big family that's expanding in consciousness. Is there anyone here for the second time? Okay. Any first-timers? Thank you. We just are blessed that you're here to join us today. And if you have any questions afterwards, don't hesitate to reach out. So enjoy the service. It's been designed especially for you. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, that was nice. Adrian and Reverend Davine have already expressed love and gratitude. Of course, you all know that when I see young people, and I can see them, it just makes my heart palpitate. So thank you for being here. We have many opportunities to serve. We need more greeters. We need more kitchen staff for our social time after service, which is held in Carter Hall. And if you'd like to be a part of any of these functions, there are sign-up tables in the front. And also during September, I'm noticing there will be a September harvest potluck. I think it's on, is that, okay. Practitioners are here at CSL Beaumont, always be available for prayer at any time. If you wish a 2-minute miracle, and that means that they sit down with you, they pray with you, and it's taken. Then you will meet those practitioners on this side of the room after service. And someone will be there to greet you and meet you and bless and pray with you. And you can recognize our practitioners because they have the beautiful blue stoles on. Adrian is adjusting his. Okay. Grateful news too again. Our CSLB office is now officially open on Tuesdays through Thursdays between the hours of 9 to 12. And Reverend Carey will be here in the office to greet and to give you any information that you need between Sunday and Sunday. Back to school mode is activated. We are beginning our educational kickoff with the Spiritual Principles and Practice class. This is a 5-week class, and it's used in place of the Foundations of Science of Mind. Foundations of Science of Mind. I did read it correctly. Okay, so that's that big fat book. So they will be using a different book, and the book that they will be using is this thing called You by Ernest Holmes. This is an accredited class for 125. Scholarships are always available for members that need them, but you must request them if you wish to have credit from the home office. It has a $45 fee, which is paid directly to the Center for Spiritual Living. It will be a person-to-person and online. So our folks out there that don't want to come to the sanctuary, that's your opportunity. This thing called You by Ernest Holmes. Okay. Thank you.
The sign-up is right here for the class.
Okay, so this is front and this is front. So this front over here, there's a sign-up for that class.
Or if you're online, send us an email.
And if you're online, of course, you do it, through email. Thank you.
Thanks, Betty Ann. I have a couple extra little side announcements. I always get the extra ones last minute, lucky me. So first and foremost, we pray. This is a community that likes to pray. And I say that because we have the practitioners available for prayer, for what I call that short, quickie prayer. They also do private counseling sessions that you can make appointments for. Those of you that are in-house can do this. Those of you that are virtual, we don't want you to feel excluded. And what that means is if you wish to have a prayer right after service, either put it in the chat or call the office right after services. Phone number's right here for you, so you can dial up and we'll answer the phone, and as soon as a practitioner is available, they will call you to pray with you, or you could put in the chat a specific day and time that's better for you. That way you don't feel excluded in any way. Corliss, one of our beloved practitioners, does a Science of Mind discussion group in her home once a month on Thursday, and it just happens to be this Thursday. And so for those of you that are not familiar with that, you can see her after service for more information. That might be something you want to jump into for greater wisdom and knowledge. The last thing I want to speak about is that on the 21st of September, we have a film that we will be showing here. It's September 21st. I believe that's a Wednesday. It's at 4 o'clock sharp. It's a love offering. It's going to just pull up information. I forgot my flyer at home, so apologizing for allowing my humanness to show here. Yeah. And we'll see whether I get that up on time. And if not, yes, here it is. Okay. So this is, it's called Gratitude Revealed, and it's designed to have a whole message and then a question and answer afterwards. So it's a short film, and again, watching it collectively gives us opportunity to not only experience something, but then share and question and answer, so we can talk a little more about that after service. And I think there was one other thing I wanted to mention. Anyone interested in taking class, whether you've taken classes before or not, sometimes people think, oh, I took a class 15 years ago. You've grown and evolved since that time, so things might be a little bit different in your world, and I encourage you to take the class. Basically, no one will be turned away. okay? I don't want anyone to feel they're not taking it for any reason. If it's something that you feel will support you, it's available to you. If you have further questions about it, see me after service. So that's what I've got for us today. Now we can move on to service. Thank you. This might be the time where I get to sing and dance. Pray for me if that's the case.
With my hands, I break this bread. It needs my heart to make it whole. Gathered in with sweet abandon, made with love, it feeds my soul. Let us join in perfect union, communing with the presence, partaking of the essence, human and divine, earth and sun, the two are one. With my hands, I raise this cup, kissed by spirit, a change has come, grown by light in quiet darkness, sweet transformation, let it be done. Let us join in perfect union, communing with the presence, partaking of the essence, human and divine, earth and sun, the two are one. Bread and wine, the gift divine, changes me so sweetly. Power and grace I now embrace, take hold of me completely. With our hands, we break this bread. With these hands, we raise our cup. Altered here from who we've been, forever new and lifted up. Let us join in perfect union, communing with the presence, partaking of the essence, human and divine, earth and sun, the two are one. Human and divine, sun. The two are one.
Thank you, Gary Lynn Floyd, one of my adopted brothers. Seriously, he reminds me exactly of my brother. So I'm not accustomed to the handheld. I'm going to do my very best not to act as if I'm eating the mic. And I like to have my notes out here prepared. It's amazing when you're used to a headset and you have one hand holding a mic. For me, it's like, okay, now what am I doing? So I feel a little bit spastic. That's okay, that's part of being human and divine, you know? So this is the month, a brand new baby month of Living Everyday Wonder, and the theme is work. And this week we're talking about good work. But before I speak about good work, I want to talk about this weekend being Labor Day. And Labor Day, you know, some of us know what it means. Some of us just know it's a holiday that we get an extra day off. Kids get a break from school. So it's not really understood as far as what it is. There's a few different things about it. First of all, in today's current land, it is kind of the unofficial end of summer. Boo, in case you hadn't noticed that. Also, for many of you sports folks, it is the beginning of fall sports. So yay for that. And for some of us that were raised with these very interesting etiquette rules, it is the last day that you wear white. Mind you, I won't be taking names and numbers if I see you in white any other day. It's really okay. I just happen to have been raised in one of those families where that's just a taboo sort of thing. Always interesting to see. But what it's really about is labor unions and labor being formulated to honor those that worked in what I would guess we would call blue-collar jobs now. And I think it's really important to acknowledge that because before that, there was no organization and management and honor and respect for those that worked as far as their benefits, their well-being, work schedules. And so about 1982, in case we were interested in that, a group that was called the Assembly of Knights became a group that organized this to be a legal holiday. And originally it was designed only for federal workers, in case you were interested. And then they made it so that it was available to everyone. And this was to honor those that did work in manual labor, that did contribute to the developments of all the things that we have available now. Those that worked in farms and field workers, they have a farm workers union. There have been many activists, and I don't want to take up a lot of time naming them, that were formulated because there were labor unions. And so we're honoring and respecting that. And what's interesting is that people that formulated these unions and formulated regulations to support workers didn't even know if it would show up in a positive way in their lifetime. So think about all of those things that we take for granted, like the vote and what it took to make it available for women to vote, for instance, or other things like marriage equality, or just things we don't think about. There were people organizing for these things to come into fruition. So we give thanks. We give thanks for all those that work in whatever capacity that you work. Now, when I say the word work, what comes to mind? Work, okay? Well, some of you are hard workers, and if you're not worker bees, you're not happy, so no names involved. What else? Job. Activities. Money. Anything else? I just said paid employment. Paid employment, okay. Did I hear the word creativity or joy in there at all? No? I didn't think so. Just curious. So what if we use the word work and the concept of work as a spiritual practice? Let's talk about that a little bit. Because many of us, we were raised with the idea that work was exactly what you said. In fact, for many of us, it was you go to work to make money. You just grind out the day, all day. You don't give thought to whether you like it. You don't give thought to whether you're tired. You're thinking about, I need money for food and shelter. And that's what work is. You certainly don't give thoughts to, do I enjoy my work? And we've started changing that practice. You know, we have more entrepreneurial spirits now creating ideas of doing work that gives them joy. Wow. Radical idea? Think about it. Radical idea to do work that gives you joy. So I'm thinking about that because we have gifts and talents and treasures that we use. And if we think about it, we use them in our day-to-day capacity. Now, some of us, we went to school for a long time to get a job that we were told was a good profession. Many women were told, do this particular profession, nursing, school teachers, certain types of things, because that would be security for you. Never a thought to whether you would enjoy this work, just you should do it anyway, because that way you can take care of yourselves. And then there's people that went to school for a long time, got their degree, went to work and said, I hate this. I hate this. But I spent all this time and money, or my parents spent all this time and money and they'll kill me if I don't do this work I don't enjoy. And so some of us do that for many years and then one day wake up and say, I can't do it anymore. But the thought of having to start over again. See, that's how we look at it. Start over again, and I'll be at the bottom and have to work my way up again. And then we talk ourselves out of the next great expression of what we would enjoy doing. Then we go a little longer at work, and some part of us is dying inside because we're not feeding our soul and our spirit by doing something that gives us joy. Or we're told, as I was wanting to be an artist, you can't make a living at that. And how many of you were told, you can't make a living at that? And more importantly, bought the ticket and said, oh, okay. So you didn't do what gave you joy. But I have watched people start over to what they really wanted to do. And it didn't matter if they were working full-time, raising a family, and going to night school. The fact that they were getting a chance to do what was going to give them joy. Some of you may have waited till you retired, technically, and then started up your business that you thought about for years. And people said, what the heck are you doing that for? You're retired. Why do you want to do that? Because now I get to do the thing that gives me joy. So I want us just to look at different ways to think about work and how work can be something that we lean into with joy, knowing that we're using talents that we have, treasures that we have. And what if work was equated to wonder? What if we looked at the idea of, I wonder what would happen if I did, and then you fill in the blank. Or we also say, what would you do if you could not fail? If you were not worried about money? What would you do that you dreamed about and then do it? If you took away the anxiety of what could happen and just jumped in and did it, what would it feel like in your body and in your spirit to be able to do that part? So I want to think about it like this. If we lean into wonder, which is part of our curious nature, and we brought that to work every day, a sense of the fresh eyes and wonderment, instead of, okay, how many more days till my day off? Oh my gosh. And then we're at work going, when do I get my lunch break? Or, oh my gosh, are you kidding? I have to get up again. It's Monday, or whatever your Monday was. And I have to do it again. See, when we think about it that way, how can we possibly think of work as a spiritual practice? We can't, because we're buying into that place of, oh, not again. And then there's those of us that count how many more days where we can retire. So what if we took the attitude of take wonder to work day? Like we started the day with the curiosity of what would be new and fresh and creative in our day that we could have so that it would be fun. And we actually made a difference, and we actually thought about our work as not only making a contribution to ourselves, but serving others. Would that feel any different in your spirit? To know you were doing something that was making a contribution to others. So years ago, I worked in medical. I worked in a combination of ophthalmology and optical. And I had a sign on my phone that said, attitude is choice, pick a good one, to help me to remember not to pick up the phone and and the person's wondering, who did I call? What? And it would remind me, it is a choice. I'm here by choice. And I would smile and I would present that on the phone. And maybe that was the first time that patient was having a connection in my office. And then I started doing this with our practice manager. Every day we would bless the day, and we would actually declare what is it we want to create today for our patients coming in the door. Like, how do we want to show up and how do we want to be that it actually serves them and touches them in an amazing way, as opposed to, oh my gosh, we have 20 patients before lunch. Ooh, let's see if we can keep doctor on time this morning. So it's just a matter of how are we willing to look at it. I changed the whole idea of work to play school. Yeah, I went to play school. Now, if I hear the word work and it brings my energy down and it drains me 100%, then if I say I'm going to play school, how does that feel? Just think about the change of words. I'm going to play school. And for me, play school meant creativity, expression, choice on how I wanted to show up and be in the day. And it also made a difference in how was I interacting with my patients. Because to me, I looked at it as though I was there. My purpose was to make a contribution to the quality of care that they had. And I took that as an important thing. And it gave me joy. And whenever I felt like I was dragging along or disgruntled, I would take myself to the bathroom to have a little timeout chat. And it would be about, I'm at play school. What is my purpose? What is my intention? And it changed the vibe. It changed everything. And we know everything is energy. Everything is energy. And so if the energy level is flat and what we're about feels flat, what are we willing to do to change it? So I'm just inviting you to think about ways to look at wonder again, leaning into wonder and knowing if I'm combining work and the elements of wonder together, maybe some creative possibilities come through. Maybe opportunities show themselves I would not have thought about, because I'm leaning in with curiosity. I am leaning in with opportunities for what could happen if. And sometimes it means what could happen if I changed my attitude in the day on how I viewed my day and play school. So I say this to you because so much of us have this hardcore wiring still that says, I have to go to work. And today, again, the talk title is Good Work. So what would good work in the world be for you if you could be about anything? What would it be about? And if you're not doing things that give you a sense of joy, to say, I am about good work. I am making a difference in the quality of my day, in the quality of other people's days that I'm interacting with. Where would I need to shift? Where would I need to lean in, to wonder and ask, what if I could do anything? And instead of being told things like, that's not possible, allow wonder to express through you. Have you ever had an opportunity where you wanted to go somewhere and you were not eligible for vacation time? And so you told yourself you couldn't go. And it was really something you wanted to do. Maybe it was a spontaneous trip. Maybe it was an opportunity that you weren't even aware of, but it was presented to you last minute. And the first thing you're saying is, I have work, I can't go. Yeah, I have work, I can't go. I found myself numerous times in life, I have work, I can't go. Well, I had planned a trip before I started here. And I could have said, oh, I guess I better cancel my trip because I have a new job, I have a new opportunity, and I can't start out by saying, oh, and by the way, this week I'll be gone. And then I stopped and said, well, am I arguing for my limitations and saying I can't go? No. I said during my negotiation for my packet of employment that, oh, by the way, I just want to let you know I made a commitment prior to this time. I will be on holiday from this day to this day. It's a total of five days. Not a long time. I could have denied myself that opportunity, but instead I said, whatever we need to do, however we need to make this work for the community as well as myself, can we have a conversation? And of course the board said, absolutely. So I say that to you because I don't want us to buy into that part of ourself that says, I can't because of work. If that's how your life is going, I want you to be willing to say, I deserve the best. I expect the best. And because I am a vehicle of vibrational energy, I know that wherever I raise my energy level to, that's the energy I am attracting back to me. So if I am allowing that which is less than I deserve, how am I willing to change my own spiritual practice and say, I deserve the best? That's all right, it's just God calling. He's answering that call. I deserve the best. I expect the best. And the work that I do makes a quantifiable difference in my life and others' lives. I want you to be able to say that to yourself. I want you to be able to stand up every morning or whenever your shift starts, and instead of saying, here we go again, I want you to stand and say, I am allowing the best. And I am attracting opportunities that will support my best. I am allowing opportunities to come through because I know God presents a way from known and unknown. God always makes a way. We're the ones that get in the way. So just think about that, reflect on that, and ask yourself, what's the good work that I'm up to these days? What's the good work I'm about? And how is that changing everyone's life around me? So I have a short quote for you. I will know more and different things tomorrow than I know today. And I can be open to the new possibilities I cannot even imagine today. And that's by Verma D. Dossier from a book called The Dream of God, A Call to Return. So every day is a new day. It's a brand new day. We get to suit up and go to play school. We get to have fun expressing the treasures, the gifts, and talents that are our life purpose, that allow us to make the difference we came here to make in the world. I thank you, and I ask that we take a moment to be still and just let the expression, I am part of the good work in the world, to resonate over us. I am the part of good work in the world. I bless everyone. I make my contribution with joy, knowing it does make a difference to others as well as myself. So as I drop into prayer, I give thanks. I give thanks for opportunities for good work, to know that I am about good work, to know that I bless everyone that I meet. I bless everyone that is in this sanctuary, that is on the virtual Love Shack, that is perhaps traveling. I bless everyone, knowing that everyone is a part of the good work for Centers for Spiritual Living Beaumont and beyond and beyond. I know that if there's things that are in the way that I need to release and let go of, maybe a belief that I've held in my heart, I let go of anything that keeps me from being the light, the love, and the joy, and the creative expression, to lean into wonder of what could happen if I said yes, if I was opened, if I was willing to accept and expect my good in doing the good work I came here to be about and to do. I give thanks knowing that as I've spoken these words as the truth, and even asked myself again, what would I do if I could not fail? What would I do if fear did not hold me back? That I and you could have the wonder, the experience, the curiosity of great joy, and have it be a ripple effect out into the world. And as I bless this and know that as I've spoken the truth and released it to the action of law, which only says and always says yes to that which I speak, I give thanks knowing God's got it. I get out of the way knowing that when I do, knowing that God's got it, so much can appear. And if any of this I've said has resonated to you in any way, please anchor it with me by saying, and so it is, Namaste.
Clouds have gathered here before. Sand has shifted beneath our feet. Time has marked the moments when trembling hearts skipped a beat. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. A rush of wind in the air, the breath of life drawing near. God is here. Be still. Be still. Who am I to doubt this truth? Who am I to fear my need? The one who holds my life and breath will not falter, will not leave. So be still, my soul. Be still. Be still, my soul. Be still. A rush of wind in the air, the breath of life drawing near. God is here. Be still. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. God is here. Be still. Be still. Oh, be still. Be still. Be still. Be still. Be still.
Is it time to be still? So now is that wonderful time in service that is our joyful giving. And I want to say about joyful giving that there's many ways to do that. One is the traditional way where you either tithe with a check, cash, or coins as the plates are passed, that you do it online, that you do it as a monthly donation, and also that you do it with acts of sacred service. And what that means is instead of saying I have nothing to give, you always have something to give. The gift of service. And for those of you that are saying, well, I don't know if I have anything I can give, we have so many service opportunities, and if there's something you want to offer that we don't have, well, let's lean into wonder and say, what would happen if? And allow that to be a possibility that we could create yet a new opportunity to serve. So Let us just say our joyful giving together. From God I receive, to God I give. Together we share the blessings we live. I am so blessed, and I'm so grateful.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
And we're going to now have our closing song, and if you feel called to stand, great, and if you don't, that's also great.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
Look at each other and
You
say
are
this.
the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. You are the face of God.
And in case you were wondering what God looked like, look around you. All these faces and the faces on our virtual love shack are the faces of God, showing up in so many wonderful ways. And if we take a look around and see each other, we just remember there are no differences that should ever get in the way. There's just new opportunities to get to know each other and connect, and to remember with each person you connect with, they're the face of God. They're that mirror of you. And remember, this week when you go out into the world, lean into that place of wonder, of curiosity, of what would happen if? And allow your curiosity and creativity to take place and fill in that blank. So repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening.
Something wonderful is happening.
This thing called life.
This thing called life.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my finance.
Life is in my finance.
And life is in all of my affairs.
Life is in all my affairs.
And I take this life out
I take this life out
and spread the love and joy
and spread the love and joy
of who I am with another.
of who I am with another.
Be blessed, be safe, happy Labor Day. And for all of you that follow those rules about white, go home and put it on and run around the house. Bless you. If you have any questions about